you to be able to see that. Good morning, Living Stop. Thanks for joining. Good morning. Let me see. There we are. That's better. I do that every time. Good morning. What do you believe? I'm going to wait a second or two more for more people to come in the room. If they are, if not, it'll just be you and I. What's your name, Living Stop? We're going to get started here. Good morning. How are you today? Hi, Paulette. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, we're going to get started. I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Just moving along. I am Precious Brown, your power coach and the Divorcologist. I help divorced women shift their pain to power. That's awesome. I help divorced women shift their pain to power so that they are able to live healthy, happy lives physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Yes, I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. But thank you for joining me this morning. And those of you that are watching the replay, I thank you as well. Feel free to share with your friends and tap the screens for hearts. If you're on Android, you swipe up. And if you're on iPhone, you swipe left or right. Yes, I did. I had to get in line with my brand, which is awesome because I picked up a whole different crew. I come on twice a day now, 7:30ish a.m. and at 10:30 p.m. So you can catch me at either one of those times. This morning, I'm just going to talk really quickly about what do you believe? Yes, thank you. What do you believe? What do you believe? What do you believe about your circumstance? What do you believe? Thank you for inviting followers. What do you believe in your circumstance? What do you believe in for your life? What do you believe after a divorce? Thank you for sharing with followers and on Facebook. What do you believe? What you believe directly affects your life and what you're able to achieve. Do you believe that you are supposed to be broken or oppressed, hopeless or lonely? What is it that you believe in your life? What are you believing your life is supposed to be? Because what you believe is what you're going to get. If you believe you're supposed to stay in a broken state, then you'll stay broken. If you believe that you're supposed to be happy, then you'll be happy. But you have to take the action, and to achieve it by fulfilled and joyful. Exactly. So you have to take steps towards that. And one thing, the biggest thing, is going to be what you believe. What you believe will directly affect what's achieved in your life. If you believe that you can go to college and get a degree, then you'll do it. If you believe that you're supposed to be angry about a certain situation, then you'll do it. We have to get in the mindset, peace, happiness, and kindness. Exactly. So that means that you will take steps to have peace in your life, whatever that means. I'm sorry, I'm hot. I got to take the sweater off. I didn't know it was going to be this warm in this room. But whatever you believe is what you're going to achieve. And until we get that through our heads and start to, good morning, Genoa 44. Thanks for joining. Be sure to share with your friends and followers and tap the screen for hearts. When we get it through our heads, yes, give yourself permission. You definitely have to. Whatever we put in our heads that we believe, whether it's to be bitter or angry or happy, have a full life, be kind to others, that's what we're gonna achieve in life. Period. There's no way around it, because the way we think directly affects how we act and what we do. So we have to believe that we are supposed to be in a state of richness. And I'm not just talking about money. After a divorce, I know it goes, a lot of things happen. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things will happen. Changes are made. But how you handle those changes is all based on you. What you believe, what you know to be true, what you think should be true. And you can change any of it at any time. Get that. You can change any of it at any time if you start to believe and set your life up so that you can achieve that. So if that means that you want to be able to love again, then start loving. You have to make that action. In order for someone to love you, you're going to have to love them. You're going to have to love you. You're going to have to display love, and give love in order to get love. You're going to have to display happiness in order to receive happiness around you. You change your atmosphere. The atmosphere should not change you. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere should change based on you. I can walk in a room full of people mad and angry. I do it almost every day when I go to the fundraiser. Almost every day. I can go in, I speak to everybody, whether I know you or not. Sometimes they speak back, sometimes they don't. Their choice. But a smile can change things for other people that you may not even know that you're affecting. But you have to believe that you're capable of doing that. Yeah, don't it feel good when you're able to walk into a room and everybody shifts? I sit next to a friend of mine and another lady, and sometimes they can be just as mad, and I'll just smile and say, "What's wrong?" One day she told me, "You always happy." That's because I'm intentional. I was angry and bitter for so long, I intentionally decide not to be angry, not to be upset, not to be vengeful, not to be broken. Yes, the shift is definitely intentional. And we have to start, if we train our minds, it becomes automatic. It's just automatic that everybody, if I don't speak, people notice. I mean, and I'm not bragging about that, but if I don't say something to someone, they notice. Like, what's wrong with you? And I could be just thinking about something and didn't, you know how your mind get to going and you're not really aware of what you're doing or where you are. Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining. And your mind just kind of goes. So it's not that people depend on my kindness. Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. So it's not like it's intentional that I don't speak, but I may be thinking about something or doing, doing something, and I just forgot, or I was in a thought or whatever, but I will go back and I'm sorry. Hi, how are you? But when you're intentional, people notice when there's a change. So, but you have to start with what you believe. And you have to be diligent in making it happen. It's hard work. But if you focus on it and you get intentional about it, it will become easier and easier. It will, as they say, it will be second nature, because that'll become who you are. But you have to start with what you believe. What do you believe? Do you believe that you can be whole? Right. I understand what you're saying, because that's the first thing. You didn't say you were going to be off. Well, I didn't know that I had to tell you, but yeah. So that's just something to think about. What do you believe? I am too. I sent encouragement emails every single day last year. And then I stopped this year because my duties changed and I really don't have time. But I think I'm gonna just make some up and put them on automatic sender, because everybody asks me, why'd you stop sending those emails? Why'd you stop sending those emails? So it must really directly affect people. So I am going to jump back on that. But I want to stop by and tell you, if you do a little bit of change for a long time, you'll see the progress. But you have to start somewhere. And the place you need to start is in your thinking. And to help you with that, I have a course coming up. It's an introductory to a new single life. It is going to be on February 18th, and it is $12. $12. And you can check out the link, bit.ly/new single life. bit.ly/new single life. And on that link, there is the offer for the introductory class for $12. There's also information on my free telesummit that will take place February 22nd through the 26th. There's also information there about my divorce boot camp that will be launching March 1st. There is also information on my books. It's just a plethora of information there. Yes, we all are. And if we took hold of what we're supposed to be doing purposefully, the world would be a changed place. You wouldn't even recognize it, because we're all here to do just that. God didn't intend hate to exist. He didn't intend bitterness to exist. He didn't intend divorce to exist. But it does, because we as humans didn't follow his laws word for word. So this is the end result. It is very real. But that wasn't the intent. God, if you ever read the word of God, he is very intentional. He tells you what his promises are for you. Jeremiah 29:11 tells us he has a plan for each one of us to prosper us, for us to have a hope and a future. He tells us that's his plan. But because we do things our way, we don't always see the plan fulfilled. So, I just stopped by this morning to tell you, you are not hopeless. You are not meant to be lonely or broken or bitter or angry. But it all starts in what you believe. You have to believe that there is something better, that is not for you, and that you are worthy. I talked about your worth last night, so check out that replay. And thank you guys so much for joining me, Karen and Paulette. I look forward to talking to you guys again. I'm back on again this evening at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then every morning is going to be about 7:30, 7:45. Just in between that time, because sometimes I move slower than others. I'm just telling the truth. So thank you guys for joining me. Oh, okay. Thank you guys for joining me, and I look forward to talking with you again when we get off this scope. Please visit that link, bit.ly/new single life, and check out the offers that are there. Again, my name is Precious Brown. I am your power coach and the Divorcologist. Amen. I see footprints on the moon too, and I want a couple of them to be mine. That I'm just that intentional this year. So, thank you guys for joining me. Those of you that are watching the replay, thank you so much. Be sure to share with your friends and tap the screen for hearts. You have a great day as well, Karen, and I will see you guys soon.